Back for some more Dragon Age Inquisition, and unfortunately I did not get to go about making my ingredients list like I had hoped I would. But I did want to check one thing real quick. I think we've got Dorian, and I want to talk to him. Okay. Why is it not sorting by tier? Light armor. No, not what I wanted. Okay, that's tier 1, tier 1. Oh, maybe it is putting the tier 2 at the top. No, it's not. Okay. Let's see. I have the enhanced Avar armor. Let's see. So let's put in some leather there. We've got some canine leather. Bear hide would be nice. Hold on. I want to go to the Black Emporium. We are going to chat. Hold on. First things first. Bear hide, I need 8 more. Tier 1 metals. Tier 2 metal. 12% stagger on being hit. Let's see. Max health. Might want to look at that. And this is for resistance and defense. Okay. So let's go to the Black Emporium and take a look at these things. No, I really should do that off stream. Staff. I've got a tier 2 staff schematic. Okay, cloth. Chance to heal on kill sounds kind of nice, but I don't know. The way I stand in the back, I'm not exactly hurting for health. That might change, but... Okay, Constitution and Strength. Okay.
You need something? Let me know.
Let me see. Is Dorian somewhere on this map now? Colin, Cassandra, Iron Bull, Vivian, Josephine. No. Oh. I don't think I've actually recruited him yet. I only just met him. Okay. Well, let's chat with the followers real quick since we're here and see if they have anything interesting to say. Blackwall is not here. Interesting. Oh, he's leaning against the wall. Okay.
I've been meaning to thank you.
You're welcome.
There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
Yeah, that's how questing works.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
We'll do better. We'll do better.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go with. I don't care what you think. Thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
You already know what I think of your forces. I'm not sure what else there is to say.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
Okay.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power. The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
We should return to our duties.
He's not exactly wrong, but that doesn't make all beautiful people snakes. It's not a transitive property that goes both ways all the time. Iron Bull, yeah, whatever.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Kunari.
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
You writing a book?
The Kunari pose a threat to all of Thedas. I want to know what I might have to
I don't think Iron Bull's gonna like that.
Smart move.
Oh, he
Alright.
did like it.
What do you want to know?
The word Kunari, is that the race or the religion?
Yes.
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Qun are
Vidathari.
Kalbashar. Desert.
It's got a smooth voice.
What about Kunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kasith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kasith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
That's some interesting groundwork laid.
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me.
So the Qun decided what work you would do. You didn't get a choice.
Well, it sounds more like a
In fact,
collaborative
I
thing.
didn't like hitting things, I guess. But why would I do that? I was good at my work. I liked doing it. As far as I can tell, the Tamasrans made the right call.
Okay.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Kunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks,
A massive
like
uprising?
Cullen would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Qun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. Drugged until their minds broke. So,
Yikes.
to answer your question, no. I don't think about it much at all.
Okay. Fair enough.
How do the Kunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Kunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Kunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
I mean, there's got to be at
Not
least a
like you're
little.
thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Kunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
Okay.
I heard there's no marriage among the Kunari.
Yeah, that's true. Kunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Kunari don't have sex.
Then how do you...
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
Okay. I'm going to go with this one.
That sounds different.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus,
See, I got to luck out because I read the subtitles before he said it, and it was really the delivery that pushed it over the edge.
How is everyday life different for Kunari?
depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Val Royeaux gets up,
Oh,
gets
I
dressed,
noticed.
and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Q. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Kunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the
Yeah, but
kitchen
life
workers
isn't
get her
just
bread
about
while it's
work.
fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. people are just people.
I mean, I get his point,
See you later, boy.
but,
See ya.
like,
Come to me, child, and
I feel like that's an oversimplification of people. People are who they are. They're not what they do professionally.
Greetings.
All right. Yeah, this is all new. Or this is all old.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Actually, no. I am going to ask her about these things because she was unwilling to tell me about them before. Yeah.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer...
Yeah,
not
she still
to
won't
speak
talk
about
about him.
Another time, perhaps.
I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah.
Did you need something? Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Yeah, this is all. Okay.
I should let you get back to work.
All right. I'll check in with Varric, and then we're going to leave. I don't think we've advanced the story enough for us to have any new real conversations with the companions yet. I have a feeling that the next major story beat is going to be me choosing the Templars or the mages. This thing with the mages, like, and their leader, like, going back in time to take control of them, is a really interesting storyline. I've not seen anything like it in Dragon Age before. I'm interested to see where it
Can I
goes.
ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
See, I really like that Varric is, like, Varric tells you up front he's going to lie to you. But he does it in, like, an endearing way. Like, you're just kind of like, yeah, of course you are. You're a big BSer. That's hilarious.
Are you from Ferelden? Or Ley?
Free marches, born and raised.
Yeah, I asked him about this already.
And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not.
That is a heck of a daisy chain.
Thanks, Varric.
Yeah, it's a neat story, and I really like the promise of it. So I'm actually, let's go to the war room real quick and see what's on the table. Because I've got like 35 power now. So let's see what we can do with it.
The Chantry
I got another mission for you.
How
You
about
ready?
yes, Fix? How about yes? And good evening, Fix. How are you?
with passioned breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother. Thank you.
Okie dokie. To the War Council! Yeah, the mages are on the table now. I assume this is them? Yep.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues
A
about the
venatory
explosion.
cultist with an
I'll take
unhealthy
what I can
interest in
find.
Trevelyan and the power to reorder time itself. That's weird. I hope it works out for you. I still don't understand why you couldn't get yours to work for the PC. Been working tirelessly to convince Chorus and win over some of Orlay's most influential houses. Pressure the Templars into sealing the breach, traveling to Theronfall Redoubt, and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with them or face the wrath of Orlay. Let's see what's in Orlay.
Oh.
Got some gold out of that. Terrific. Aiming module 2. I think that's for Bianca. A present for Bianca. Yep. Investigate the shards. Okay, it belonged to the circle tower. Oh, I can't send either of these people to it. This ancient magic is tied to the breach. Okay, get us into that auction. Yep. Wait, this is a mission? Oh, okay. No, I do not want to go there right now. Asking for advice at this point. Should I choose someone or keep looking through the hinterlands? That's done. Done. Choose successor and Lides. Thank you. With Carolina now out of the play, either Monette or Joan Gaspard will be the next Duchess or Duke of Lides. For her part, Monette relies heavily upon her chantry tutor. We'll send Monette back to the chantry with no harm done. I've done some digging, and the rumors about Jean Gaspard's parentage are true. Shall we make that knowledge public? I don't like this rumoring business. I get that it's politics. I think I'm going to choose Josephine for this. We're going to send Monette back. I don't like this, like, talking behind people's back with rumors BS. Bye.
Let's begin.
Okay, so back to my original question. Should I keep... right now, what I've got on the table is, should I keep exploring the hinterlands or choose a side at this point?
Oh.
See, I would choose the mages in a heartbeat if I knew I could deal with this, like, time travel business. Like, if I could fix that and stop the mages from being all tripped out and confused and stuff, I would choose the mages in a heartbeat. What I worry about is that by choosing the mages, I'm going to, like, become their ally, which is 100% what I don't want. Do what's right. Join the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm going to choose this, hoping that I'm going to get to fix the mage's problem. Because we were warned that this dude is trying to kill me. So I doubt I'm going to walk out as this dude's ally. I hope. I hope. Let's find out.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
He made his move.
So we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
Has outplayed us. We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contact the Arl.
Where is the Arl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the crown for help. I
So
doubt
he's
he'll
out of
want
pocket.
assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
Well, then we
That's
better
why
make
we
sure
need
they
a
don't live to
distraction.
report it.
Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
Mm-hmm.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still
You
go
were
after
trying to
the
stop
Templars
me
if
from
we'd
doing
rather
it a
not
minute
play the
ago.
bait. It's up to you.
I'm doing it. All right, Dorian has to come, which means Vivian is not. Varric, and let's bring Cassandra again. Cassandra is not going to appreciate working with Dorian, but I don't care. Cassandra can get over it. I just detect a potential personality clash in that duo. Y'all have doofy masks.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
Where I go, they go.
You wouldn't deprive a man of his walking party. I have a feeling I'm not going to like the fight that this culminates in.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Because you simply ooze trust.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often.
Ah,
Shall we begin our tour?
One of those turds who doesn't pick up on sarcasm either. Great.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Excuse me?
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Why are you really here? I don't want to... I kind of do want to say the trap has already failed. But I'm already kind of showing my cards on the table. But let's see if we can extract some more information before this devolves into a fight.
You wanted me here.
Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control.
Uh-huh.
You're nothing but a mistake.
Oh, I want to ask all three of these.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One. For this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
Ah.
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down.
Oh, I noticed.
Power you would not believe.
How's it going, Ellie? Thank you for
Imperium
those.
From its own ashes.
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen.
What was that?
Why would you support this?
Who's assassinating
Stop
the
it,
guards?
Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Nope.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Bring it. What is that thing?
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Get ready!
Oh, it's just me and Dorian down here. Dustin, thank you for the host.
Like my package, it gives me stimuli.
No. You're too close, man.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
What?
Did we go forward in time or back? And how far?
I doubt he knows.
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Let's see.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Okay.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
Hey, at least it's not blood magic. It is a change.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
Okay, dude. Well, we got more red lyrium here. Take that. And that. So I've resolved to start picking up some of the gray stuff so I can afford materials at the Black Emporium. This red lyrium's freaking everywhere now. That sounds bad.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was
Clever's
covered
not
with
left
the
half.
tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
I enjoyed Hitman, but I was not good at it. Like, it's kind of a puzzle game. And I would never have interpreted it as that, having seen it myself. But once you play it, you kind of understand, like, there's 80 different ways to kill your target, and there's different storylines, and finding a way to, like, it's really neat, and I dug it. I felt it was a little too long, but I thought it was a good game. I was just terrible at solving the puzzles. I always just went straight for the kill, and then after that, I would do like 2 or 3 of the storyline ones, because once you kill your target once, you can kind of get like assistance in like the different storyline kill methods there are. And it was really neat.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
So
My sins, my sins, my
he's got some red lyriumness going on.
Andraste guide me.
Isas, hello. Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me.
Yeah, he's not of right mind right now. Welcome to the future. Okay, we got loot. Oh, I was terrible at Hitman. I resolved to try and go non-lethal except for the targets. Like, obviously you have to kill the targets. That's the point of the mission. But I tried to do non-lethal for everybody. And then about halfway through the game, I sort of gave that up. How about no?
Get ready!
Okay, there's that. I'm not in the greatest of shape right now, but I can take a potion later. Alright. Keep looking around. Are they just looking to spread red lyrium and corrupt everybody? This is giving me, like, Command and Conquer vibes. It's Tiberium all over again. What's this down here? Lower cells, nothing there. Okay. I picked up half of something. I'm looking for the other half of it. Let's see. What am I looking for here? Something's very wrong. Yeah. Oh, right. I went the wrong way. And then we'll go up. Check the cell. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm looking for whatever this quest objective is. Alright, I can't open this. I can't open or interact with anything in there. Oh, Fiona's in here. I didn't even see her. She's inside the Lyrium or something.
Alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Word perfect. Oh my gosh. The program that just won't die. People will not give up their friggin' keyboard shortcuts. Ugh. Yeah, lawyers love it too.
Is that red lyrium growing from your body? How?
The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Frankly, I'm shocked she's still lucid.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
Okay. So... just like the Republican calendar here. The French Republican calendar. I could not interpret that date at all. We need to go back. And I missed everything.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I will say that Corel did one smart thing with Word Perfect. I think they kept like all the keyboard shortcuts and stuff the same up through 2016, 2017, something like that. Like, they knew why people kept installing their software, so they leaned into it. It was smart of them to do. It's just friggin' Word Perfect will never die.
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
If we survive.
I said maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
If I find out that the Elder One is freaking Anders, I'm gonna be irritated.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
An excellent question. Let's go down here first. Okay. Man, all these paths have 2 doors. Okay. Take that. Anybody in here? No? Okay. That's closed. What about here? And there was nothing in there? Okay. Good, 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 good. I missed Fiona like 3 times, so I'm trying to be a little bit more rigorous searching the cells.
Through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Oh boy.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
I didn't die.
I'm not back from the dead, Cassandra. I just got... Well, this is hard to explain.
I was there. The Magister obliterated you with a gesture.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this
Personal space. Back it up. You're radiating evil. Alexius will pay for this.
And I'll make sure Alexius suffers for his crimes.
Alexius' master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered. The army that swept in afterwards, it was a horde of demons.
Yeah.
Nothing stopped them. Nothing.
I wonder if Blackwell's in here too. I'll be curious to get the Warden side of that story.
We'll stop all that from happening. I promise.
Maker, guide us all.
She seems unusually lucid. Like, I can't help but contrast it to the experience of Varric's brother, whatever his name was. 7-letter word started with a B. Like, that dude lost his friggin' mind. Someone in here is humming. Oh, is Varric in here? Nope. Try again. Barnabas? What was his freaking name? Varric.
Andraste's sacred knickers. You're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
Yeah.
You don't look so good, Varric. What happened?
Bite your tongue. I look damn good for a dead man.
You're no more dead than we are.
The not dying version of this red lyrium stuff? Way worse. Just saying.
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
You and I have very different definitions of the word simple. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
I mean, it's letting me level them up. Oh my gosh. Yes, Dorian, friggin' learn something. Mind Blast Barrier. Yeah, all mages seem to learn Barrier. It's very, very helpful. That's not the way I want to go. There's one more person for me. Yeah, we still need to find Liliana. Oh, crap. There we go. Getting a little too close for my liking. Stand back. That was a waste of a spell.
Andraste, have mercy on their souls.
Well, the gang's all back together. What could go wrong now?
You're all friggin' red lyrium abominations. Except for Dorian. Ooh. Okay. Find Liliana. Got that. So I'm making an assumption in how I'm picking up loot.
Around. See if there's anything we can use.
Because Rocket said the gold will be useful, so don't be afraid to pick stuff up. Fine, whatever. But I'm kind of making the assumption that if it's gray, it's vendor trash. So I'm not examining it. I'm not looking at it. I'm just, if it's gray, it's for the vendors. Who's risen from the darkness, who's striven for the light. Praise be his name, who has walked the golden city. Okay. A little crazy. Supplies replenished. Oh boy. Just, you know, feeling cautious. Alright. More lyrium everywhere. There's the other half of the lover's knot. What was that? Did I hear chanting or something? What was that?
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt something? Hanley. Yeah, Ellie, could you keep it down? I'd really appreciate it. Ah, crap. Alright, Dorian, you got this. If you're not going to let me get in the room and fight, you can take care of it. Freaking Dorian, get out of my way. Thank you. See ya, Hanley.
Surprised they left her alive this long. Poor woman.
Ooh. It's a dagger for rogue, so Varric won't hold it, but it'll be good to have on hand just in case I need to bring in Sarah or someone else like that later. I assume the companions have their quests where you have to bring them.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer!
Never.
Ah! There's no use to this defiance, little bird. There's no...
Oh my gosh.
I will die first.
She looks like a ghoul.
Or you will.
Dang, girl.
You're alive.
What happened to you?
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
Liliana.
Aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough.
Uh-oh.
This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Okay. Okay.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
No, I'm actually curious. Come on, Liliana. Stop being all bitter and crap and open up. Okay. More red lyrium everywhere.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Oh boy. I'm half expecting the Elder One to be me. If I even get to see him. Come on. I missed? Well, that's not fair. Okay. I will take that. Turn that wheel. Why is it turning weirdly? Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. There we go.
The Magister
my.
needs more power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea.
I should have stood back and listened to that a little bit more.
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
He wants whatever his Elder One wants. He wants power. Okay. Yep. More gray stuff. More gold. Alright, we're about to replenish supplies. We might as well go ahead and have them maxed out on health if we can. There we go. Hey, sometimes you got a lot to update on.
The breach! It's
massive.
The Elder One and his Venatori. They are the ones who opened it.
I mean, to be fair, I was the one who kept trying to remind people not to ignore the breach, and they're just like, there are little problems, though. I just stacked friggin' barrier on a barrier. Come on. Oh, I thought they opened up one of those stupid rips underneath me. That one little wraith is just standing aside like, leave me alone, please. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this scenario. It really kind of like hammers in the vision of like, this is the cost of failure. Cliched? Sure. But I dig it. It is indeed a castle. friggin'... He's hiding behind this stupid red lyrium. Alright, I need to let Dorian always cast the first barrier, because if I do, he won't cast it. Or he'll cast it on everyone but me. Hey, at least we're getting a lot of rift loot out of this. Let's see if there's anything up here. Hold on. I want to see if we can get a good look at that thing. Dang. Alright. Yeah, y'all have definitely lost the war at this point. It is over. The Upper Royal Wing. Okay. I love the detailing in this game. There's stuff everywhere. Little details like this strewn about hay everywhere and stuff. It looks really good. Yeah, kinda. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. You send 12-year-old John Connor into the future to go fight a bunch of Terminators. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid, or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. Okay. Excavate a shard doorway. Oh. Now his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Yeah. Of course, it's not paranoia if someone's actually trying to kill you. This appears to be Alexius's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathus, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder Ones demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. You may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. Yeah. So, I'm going to guess that we're about to run into Alexius, and Felix is still dead. And somehow that's probably going to be my fault. Okay, got a bedroom here. Oh, it's the same room. Got it. What was that sound?
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
I don't like Liliana like this. I really don't like her like this. Like that. Lower Royal Wing. This castle's freaking huge. It's got rooms on rooms on rooms. Where is Cassandra? Oh. Wait, did I miss my spell? Why is it on cooldown? Come on, come on. Why, yes, I did only protect myself. I'm the one that matters. Selfish player. Pick up the loot. Wait.
You've got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
It's like below the floor or something. I can't pick it up. Aw, come on! Yeah, it won't let me pick it up. It's below the floor. Good job. Good job, game.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Red Lyrium Shards. These look like dead head crabs. These little piles of loot. Oh, come on, let me pick it up. It's so annoying. Alright, that goes up. Supply cache. We might as well top off our stuff. Good to know that works. F1 through F4 just quickly cycles through my party. That's actually really helpful to know. Same deal. Okay, so this just takes us back to where we were, right? Or am I on the other side? This kind of feels like going back. No, nope, there's new enemies over here.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Sell it, sell it. Hello!
Stop them from coming up the stairs!
Alright, got a barrier up. Very nice. That deals with them.
I could really go for some light reading.
More red lyrium. Good deal. Carrying red lyrium with us back into the past doesn't necessarily sound like the smartest idea, but okay. Granite haft. Okay, so this is just a standalone room. Is there a... Okay. So I can see where I've been before. I've never actually tried to look at the map while I was in the middle of a dungeon before. I wasn't sure.
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Uh-huh. Can't go in there.
They haven't seen us. We could take them by surprise.
Let's get a better vantage point. What do we got? Spellbinder is going to be first to go. And the rest of them are just zealots. Okay. Surprise!
Get that enchanter!
Oh, that was a disappointing fire spell. Oh dear. Crap. My party can't fight from up here. They have to wait for them to come up. Okay, maybe going up here was not the smartest idea I've ever had. Yeah, go get him. Go get him, fellas. I'm helping.
May Andraste have mercy on your souls. No one else will.
Oh. Varric, stop walking on tables. I nearly tried to shoot you. Wait. That was probably a mistake to do it so early, but... let me guess. Varric still can't open this? Oh, he can! Excellent. Dash. Cassandra, can you do this? Oh my gosh!
The worms can have them.
Okay. Standing in the fire runes. Not the smartest idea I've ever had. Studies on the Blight. Introduction of Blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistance prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. What the crap? That's what's going on with Liliana. She's been infected with Blight. The most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Of course they would need that. Alright, there's 2 more enemies back here, but let's open it. Blight's not the worst thing, you just gotta act on it quickly before it kills all your plants. There is a natural separation that you can use to kind of protect your plants, but it's rarely worth it. Alright, Varric. Open sesame. Did I loot from those guys? Okay, they didn't drop anything. I wasn't sure. And we're back here. Cool. Excuse me. Silken Bronto hide. I'm getting a ton of materials out of this. This is great. I'm still really freaking lost, which is not so great. Redcliffe Castle is huge. Black Lotus. Rare herb. Nice. Okay.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Alright. I think it's safe to say we've probably got a blood mage around. And we've got dead bodies hanging from the ceiling. Okay, we did that. There's that. What is this? Another wing of the castle. A gladiator. And another gladiator. And freeze!
Doctor's dead! Are they prey?
Oh, I didn't mean to shock him. I meant to freeze him. I like that. Come on. Give me that last red Lyrium Shard. Okay. Gotta climb up over there.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Yeah, I have a feeling the Elder One's more
Let's
interested
head back
in...
to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open
Oh,
the door.
we had to do this to be able to open... Okay. I thought this was just going to be some kind of, like, stray research concern for Dorian after the fact. We had to do this. Like, if you didn't get all the red Lyrium Shards before you ended this segment, that you were never going to get them, and therefore you were going to lose out on some of Dorian's story or whatever. And I still can't pick this up because it's still on the floor. Terrific. Alright, before we open the throne room and confront Alexios and see what's going on in there, I'm going to take a quick BRB. In the meantime, enjoy these clips. Alright. Let's confront Alexios. Or Alexius. Hello. I like this crying one. How could you do this? Yeah, it's one of the reasons it takes so long.
No Venatori this time, Alexius? Where's the trap? Your guards?
There's no longer any point. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
To Felix.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The world?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
Sounds like you hitched your horse to the wrong wagon.
Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him.
He doesn't look
don't hurt
saved.
my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
Okay. Yeah, he's got health for days.
So much for the mighty Inquisition! Where are your assassins this time?
Oh, this is not where I want to be. I threw myself right where he was spawning a bunch of ads. I really should stick with fire. I think it does a lot more raw damage. So does ice. That arcane volley I've got does the most. Oh crap! No, I hadn't. Hang on. Stand up, buddy. Whoa! Where's the rift? Okay. Yeah, Varric died on me. Come on. That's not going to happen. It's too late for you, Alexius. You and your stupid barrier.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself.
That was a fun
the
little boss fight.
justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone. The Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
He's still kind of a raving lunatic.
This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible.
Impossible?
You must go now.
The Elder One.
You'll have to hurry. This is bad.
We'll hold the main door. Once they break through, it's all you, Nightingale.
We'll make this count.
The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
What is the Elder One? Man, they got some cojones. They friggin' walk out there like, yeah, whatever, the Elder One, let's do it.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
Ooh.
You move, and we all die!
Liliana's last stand. Time to go. It's sliders time.
You'll have to do better than that.
Is that the best you've got?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Man, just like that.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
That wasn't us.
Master, Queen Honora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave
I did not
Ferelden,
know
or
that
we'll
was
be forced
Alistair.
to make you
He doesn't look the same.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Complete and total servitude.
The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
I just saved your freaking life, Fiona. Could you show a little gratitude, maybe?
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
Well,
We'll
there's no
discuss
reason to make it a proclamation.
I'll pray that the
Cassandra
rest of
did
the
not like
Inquisition
that.
honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Any of you jerks dabble in blood magic, straight to jail. Capiche? I don't need phylacteries to cut off your heads. That's the only
It's
thing
not
about
a
the
matter
mages
for
I
debate.
don't like.
There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of alliance,
Whatever.
it makes the
Baldy,
Inquisition
pass me a
appear
sensu bean.
incompetent at
What, you
best,
think I'm just
tyrannical
giving these
at
away?
worst.
What were you
Cayenne.
thinking? Turning mages loose
'Cause I'm
with
not.
no oversight. The veil is torn open.
Man, it's almost like we could use whatever help we can get, huh? I lied to them. Wow.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Yeah, we saw what's at stake. Exactly.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room.
I was kind of hoping to actually
None
meet
of
the
this
Elder
means
One.
anything without you
Although
around, after all.
I think they're saving that little surprise for later.
And I'd hoped to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
I like Dorian's sense of humor. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Dorian will join.
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen. What this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible. Some of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
We're not done.
Excellent choice. But let's not get
We're
stranded
not
again
ready for
anytime
that yet.
soon, yes?
But
I'll
thank
begin
you.
preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
But since they're offering the quest, it was a perfectly valid warning to give. Thank you. Wait. Can I not go to the war room anymore?
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance.
Hold on. I'm saving real quick.
Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business.
Okay. So it's a mission on the table. That I can deal with. Truth or Dare Lake. Okay. Successor in Lines is still in progress. University of
Have you
Relay.
kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow
Alright,
night.
I'm gonna have to
We
play
will
with
have
that
names
later.
soon enough.
Heartlands. Both spending money. Okay, we have agents in place. We can infiltrate his manor at a moment's notice. I would want to send Josephine on this. She's on another mission. Alright. Yeah, this one is the final quest. And Hushed Whispers. Yeah. Improve stability. Demons sometimes remain having wandered from the side of the earth and dealing with this problem. That's going to be Cullen all the way. Yeah,
To work.
Colin, you go on that one. An offer from the Blades of Hessarian. Let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group. I'm going to go with Liliana on that. I know it's a short-term mission. She's the only one I had left. But she's who I'd have chosen anyway. Answer a request from Hosmal. Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition is working with the Red Cliffs Mages. Okay. Many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Brothers of the Wolves. That's a Cullen mission, I think. Okay. Yeah, so we're not doing "And Your Heart Shall Burn."
The Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world, one life, one death.
Thank you for all that you are doing to help.
What's up, Rocket? I was going to make the rounds and chat with everyone. Oh, yeah, the research stuff.
If you're not using them later, Sigrid is willing to pay.
I don't feel comfortable letting parts from demons be available for sale.
To be honest, I'm not sure who would buy them.
Hello? Can I help you with something?
Okay.
I'll speak with you later.
There we go. Damage bonus against beasts. Nothing to remove. Okay. Good call. Thank you. I had forgotten that was there.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure Lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corpin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
What a surprise.
How?
Access to Lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated.
Yeah, it's
We're
power.
becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
All of these are true.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline.
Yeah, traditions
Little
die
that
hard.
The Chantry ties Orlais, Nevara, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
Sure, but... Okay. And the start of many fights.
Are you sure? Families often fight the hardest.
Having grown up among four siblings, I concede your point. I found, however, that the only time two parties cannot negotiate is when they cease to speak. We must learn to think beyond our own wants.
I disagree with that.
Peace in Thedas.
I think that negotiations cease when both sides stop being willing to find compromise. As soon as someone says, no, my position is what it is immutable, and it cannot go away, negotiations cease. Like, you either agree with them or you don't. There's no compromise. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure... That's true. That's an ambitious notion.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montillier?
No, she's thinking long
the
term.
Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach.
I never understood why they started calling me the Herald of Andraste.
How would you reply? I
don't claim to be holy. Doc! Doc with the sub. Thank you. With the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm surprised you are here tonight, but I really, really appreciate the resub.
I'll tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
I thought she was going to try to shove this Andraste save me narrative down my throat.
Good day to you.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Girl, I just recruited you a ton of mages. Get off my back.
Another time.
We need more allies. When are you going to get on that?
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
That conversation really makes me not trust Vivian. She's not wrong, but she's starting from an immediate position of mistrust. I really want to say keep them hidden, but that feels like a response that could bite me in the butt.
Train our people, but keep it a secret. Let the mages think they're not being watched.
I like the way you think, darling. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
Can you think outside yourself?
If you're seeing demons everywhere, do you believe you're a risk? Do you believe I am?
We are a risk, darling. Better to know it and use caution. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
That is an incredibly prudent position. I really want to say Templars aren't the solution. Because that just leads us to the same old bad blood.
You're right, but Templars are a poor solution.
They are men, and all men are flawed. That some fail does not mean that none should try. The fact remains that there is no cure for an abomination except death. Someone must strike the killing blow. Who shall lower the blade if not a Templar? Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. That really sucks. I'm sorry, Doc. I will give BioWare this. They have done a really good job at introducing a moral quandary with the way that they have set up mages in this story. Like, the idealist within me wants to say mages should be free. The problem is, though, is that what that means in practicality is loosing a bunch of rabid dogs into the wilderness and praying to God they don't bite someone. Now, will most of them do okay? Sure. Will some of them turn into world-conquering demons? Yeah. But it kind of leads me to the problem of, like, should you treat 90% terribly because 10% of them might turn against you or make really bad decisions? You know what? I'm going for it.
Mages should be treated like anybody else.
You are not the first to forget that the walls of our towers kept the wolves out as much as they kept us in. We hate the Templars when they stand over us in judgment, but we thank them with all our hearts when they keep the mob at bay. It's something to consider, my dear.
Well, obviously I pulled that percentage out of my butt. I don't know what the percentage actually would be. Yes. Thank you, Doc. You and Fix have made your positions exceedingly clear.
Really? The debate, the crackle of magic, the smell of old books. Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
You look cold. You know there's like a castle like 20 feet that way. You could go inside and, you know, warm up maybe. Special? Oof.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second glance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Well, I appreciate it, Fix. Every time you show up in chat, I worry about whether or not you're here to kink shame me. Now that I know better, I feel so much more free to be myself. Let's see.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did? What of it?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder...
I had a feeling that might get
stop
clipped.
at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition.
So am I.
Okay.
What exactly does the left hand of the divine do?
I just asked her
The Divine
this.
always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every
no, I
door.
didn't.
I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
So you were her spy master too?
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
Okay.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Yeah. I'll leave that private.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken. Lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
We'll talk more later.
Okay. Varric is down here. Hey, Varric, you won't believe this red lyrium copy of you I found.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit, that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium in Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more
That
of it
was my
really
assessment,
punches
too.
A hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Keep on working, I guess.
We can't know what's coming. Best not to get too comfortable.
I can't disagree with that. But maybe you should try to relax while you can.
I'm kind of with
Things
Varric
should
on
be
that.
calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
I'm with Varric on that. So, like, sometimes, man, you just gotta take a breath when you can get one.
Revealed to me, as there is but one world.
You're right.
All right, Sarah's in here.
When you spend your days teaching the chant of light,
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
Uh-huh.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Ah. So you're magist. Oh, I can kick her out here and now. Okay, let's not do that.
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Well, you're dragging people together, suppose that's something. You're gonna need more trebuchets if you're going after the sky. Or, you know,
No, I find Sarah amusing.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
again with your people. Right, which ones?
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinter.
What is that?
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
All right, so she had pretty much nothing new to say. Solus is up here.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
No.
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it.
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition...
It's a weird one, but I understand your desire to use it.
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail.
Oh, just like that. Hey, Solus? Just, you know, don't screw up.
With his plans twice.
Easy.
Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
That's assuming the Elder One knows about Redcliffe.
Hello.
Goodbye. You say hello, and I say
The
goodbye.
Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Hallam Sharal? Cows milking farmers?
What the? Okay, some of the raccoon ones are a little cute. Some of them are really freaking weird. Let's see. You disagree?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily.
Oh, you're just amazed that...
If you've considered
yeah.
what the support of yours will do. For mages, the Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given Southern mages license to, well, be like...
Charizard disapproves of your emotes. License to be something like mages back home. I'm not going to romance Dorian.
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Mage.
Yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
You certainly think highly of yourself.
It's true. I could be more modest.
Yes, Ellie, I'm aware of the double entendre there. Thank you.
Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest.
No. Fix started a poll. I agreed to nothing, and the poll led to a conclusion I didn't agree to.
Could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me.
The clip excluded some very precious context.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious...
No, it does not, Doc.
As I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium, I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care
Yeah,
for my
he just
homeland a
doesn't
great
care
deal.
for the situation he
So
left.
much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
He's a very passionate person.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
He can't do as much there.
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters. I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree. But that's why we kill them.
I
think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I would have never figured that out about you.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to.
Yeah, everything he aspired to is gone.
I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy.
Not if I'm
He
in
hardly
the trial.
deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
The problem is that as long as he knows Felix is going to die, he'll reach out for any solution he can to fix it, regardless of whether or not it's condoned or not.
The Chantry doesn't do good work, but there's more to life than singing.
This is taking too long. I'm gonna miss the farmer's market.
It'll be fine.
Tell Mother Giselle that this is as much as I can spare.
Maker, bless you.
Wait a
Hey,
second.
or good as it could be with a sky ripped apart.
Why have you stayed? How's it? I don't care about any of that.
Until later.
Stay safe.
Maker, though the darkness
Good luck
comes upon
sealing
me,
those rifts.
I shall embrace them.
Thanks.
I shall
I imagine that Cullen and Cassandra are going to have opinions I'm not fond of about inviting the mages here.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
You and I have a problem.
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
I can actually understand that. From Cullen's position, what we've done is inherit a few hundred people who are very fond of sticking screwdrivers into power outlets.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Hey, licking a 9-volt is the best way to know that it's got charge.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Is it?
I should let you get back to work.
Although it's been years since I've had to work with a 9-volt battery.
What are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
You go, girl! They have a test button on them.
It never ends.
I don't take their battery out and lick them to see if they have a charge. Besides, they start chirping if they're low on power.
Is there an issue with the mages? Can I help?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Ooh, that is a biting comment right there.
You would have done differently, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, she would have.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to
Oh,
be made.
you can feel that backpedaling right there.
I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
Oof. Yeah, our older dog starts going nuts when, if it starts chirping or if we have a momentary power flicker and one of my battery backups starts beeping at me. She really does not like that. That sucks.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yep.
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Then stop looking at it. Duh.
Travel safely. Smithing is hot work. Here, have something.
There was never going to be an easy answer to the mage dilemma. What you did for the mages took courage. You gave them a chance. Everyone deserves one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Something on your mind?
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
To me, it's not about the fact that I play a mage. But, like, even Meredith's behavior, like, truly, it was Meredith from Dragon Age 2 that made this decision for me. Oh, yeah. Can I sell it here, or do I got to go up there? I think I can sell it here. I'm not looking to craft. Craft armor. Nope. Modify, no. Crap. Oh, there it is. Buy, sell. Perfect. Yes. I know how you feel, Fix. If it's gray, it's not for me. I'll have to examine this blue stuff too. Some of it looks kind of interesting. No, not crafting stuff. This is all vendor trash, is it not? Or is it worth something? I know I've asked this question before, and I'm sorry for forgetting. But this is all vendor trash, right? Okay. Thanks. Okay. That was good. All right. So that's as far as we're going to go tonight with Dragon Age Inquisition.